The new Marabu green is much more than just another paint. Green is the new water-based paint range with plant oil-based ingredients. Thanks to a water-based technology, this paint range is a real alternative to conventional paints. Green paint contains as its base alkyd resins and water. The alkyd resins used are made from polyhydric alcohols and natural oils. And that's exactly why the vegan green from Marabu has such a high proportion of 92% substances of natural origin. The paint is produced in Germany in a climate-neutral and sustainable way. Green stands for innovation in terms of conservation of resources, sustainability, environmental and climate protection with the highest quality and processing standards. The paint properties are great for artists on canvas as well as for creative hobby users in a wide variety of surfaces. The matte, creamy, water-based alkyd paint is light-fast, weatherproof, and can be mixed together. Green is suitable for a variety of substrates such as paper, cardboard, canvas, wood, MDF, stone. The paint is easy to apply with a brush or paint roller and has a striking range of bright, vibrant shades. Of course, the quality and ease of use of green is exactly as expected of the Marabu standard. Whether it's a hobby or an art project, our green is the alternative that makes everything possible. Our green philosophy places value on a holistic concept. Environmental and climate protection are at the heart of the project for us. Interesting facts about the packaging may surprise you too. Clearly, the content counts, but the packaging also plays a key role. The cardboard boxes for our green sets have a recycled content of at least 95%. And are also so beautiful that you can paint them, creatively upcycle them, and reuse them in many ways. All packaging is of course recyclable. With the green tube, we focused on saving material. The laminate tube has a thinner wall, which means that we reduce the use of material by up to 30% compared to a conventional tube. The reduced thickness means the tube can be completely emptied, so the paint can be used down to the last residue, and product waste is significantly reduced. In addition, the inner tube consists of 50% renewable raw materials. Another important point is recyclability. Since the tube consists of a single material HDPE, lid excluded, it is fully recyclable. Bright, vivid shades are just as much a part of the green color range as shiny metallic effects or airy, light, neutral shades. Whether brightly colored or subtle and timeless, we have the right color for every project. If a shade is missing, this can of course be achieved by mixing the colors. Green's multi-purpose adhesive is water-based and consists of at least 96% raw materials of natural origin. For everything to do with paint and glue, we have also opted for the appropriate accessories with sustainable brushes and papers in the green line. The green brushes are made of untreated FSC-certified wood that comes from well-managed forests. The bristles are vegan and perfectly suited for many applications. Our green papers with a matte surface are sustainably produced, biodegradable and fully recyclable. The matte bright white paper consists of 100% waste paper. Painting, writing, cutting and gluing, a lot can be created from a simple sheet of paper. The colored natural mixed paper with a textured surface is made from waste paper, among other things, and gets its color from the residues of organic products. Byproducts are generated during the processing of fruits, vegetables and nuts in the agri-food industry. These are reused in our nature mix papers and give them very special characteristics. Avoiding, reducing and using innovative packaging is very important to us. but we know that there are always new developments. At Marabu, we are constantly working to improve our products and packaging ecologically. Transparency is important to us. That's why all product-related facts about sustainability are communicated directly on our products. We are convinced, but what do creative people and artists think of our green? I started using Instagram in 2017. Actually, just on a whim, because I wanted to know what Instagram is, and then it kind of went on. Sustainability is very important for us in the family, because I hope there will be a brighter future for my children. It's the little things that change the world. Just think about it. Do I have to buy something new now? Or can I adapt the old one, which I no longer like so much? Or when I buy something new, can I pay attention to how sustainably it was produced? Where is it from? Does it come from near or far? You have to pay attention to all of this. And if you do that, then you can buy new things without a bad conscience. So I thought the green paints were great. Really easy to bring into everyday family life when we are doing crafts or making something new out of something old. I loved the texture and opacity of the paint. It goes on really well, and the smell didn't remind me of chemicals at all. It was very light and it didn't sting my eyes or nose. It was just great. Sometimes color trends change. In the rooms we spend time in, I like to have a color scheme. I also like everything to go together. So I might like to change something. The things that surround us have to be useful, like the flower pots, but they also have to look beautiful and fit into the color scheme. In the end, it's not only about being produced in a particularly sustainable way, but also making it last a long time. And what happens afterwards if it can no longer be repaired and it has to be disposed of? You have to look at the whole picture.
There's nothing more beautiful than a blank canvas, and the bigger the better. For me, creativity is, I might sound stupid now, it's a normal state. It just happens. So the colours from the green range, I was skeptical at first, to be honest, but I was thrilled. What's very important to me is that the colours are light fast, especially since I make a living from my art, and I can't sell a picture that isn't light fast. I find the story behind it so fascinating. The sustainability is a given. There's no longer anything toxic in it, just vegetable oil. That convinced me. And also in terms of luminosity, it's as good as other paints. So I find it very exciting. Art can do everything and doesn't have to do anything. But on the whole, my paintings are very colourful. Pop art, that's my direction, which I love and where I find myself artistically. For me, it's a mix of graphics and art, and I find that very exciting. So, here is the Earth, and we have a very thin atmosphere, and we sometimes trample on it with our feet. I painted the picture because sustainability is reflected in it. So, for me it's a good thing. Both the greens, the sentiment, as well as in the picture. A favourite colour? Right behind me. That's the green that pops.
Every day we surround ourselves with a flood of different materials: milk cartons, shipping cartons, aluminium cans, old objects. Some materials are intended for single use. Other things have been our companions a long time. We just make something nice and new out of it, for ourselves or for someone else. With a bit of creativity, the endless supply of packaging becomes something special, and old things become new again. Green is the best alternative for hobby and art projects. We are convinced that the future will belong to the green economy. The aim is to preserve the natural basis of economic activity through sustainable production and consumption. And that is exactly why we have developed the Green Range. It considers the entire product life cycle well before and after our production and is a safe alternative for creative people and artists. In line with our climate strategy, we reduce and avoid emissions wherever we can. Under the name Project Green, we continuously bundle together all the measures for environmental and climate protection. Since July 2021, we as a company have been climate neutral, and so have all of our products. With our green line, we are taking another step towards a conscious future.